Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today. Today we're going to have some fun with some fun guys by inoculating peanut seeds with Aspergillus flavus. This workflow will be separated into two steps. I'll show you how to make a spore suspension out of a fungal culture and then show you how to use it to inoculate. For suspension prep, you will need tween 20, sterile water, a cell spreader, a counter, a microscope, half a dozen 50 milliliter tubes, micro pipettes of various sizes, a hemocytometer, and all of your work should be done under a biosafety cabinet. For inoculation, you will need sterilized seeds, well plates, parafilm, and an incubator. For preparing our solution, we will need to first sanitize our work area with ethanol. You should spray your hands, workspace, and anything that comes in or out of the biosafety cabinet. You should prepare in advance a 0.1% tween 20 solution and pour the solution over a stalk of your fungal culture. You should pour the suspension until the surface of the culture is completely covered. Then you should sterilize a cell spreader with ethanol and a flame. This will take a little bit of time, so we'll skip over the cell spreader being over the flame. You should also make sure the spreader is cooled down completely before actually using it on your culture. Then you can use the spreader to make circular motions over the top of your fungal culture. This takes some time, but you want to make sure your solution is about the color of pond water before you begin pipetting it into a 50 milliliter tube. The amount that you pipette just depends on how much inoculum you will need for your experiment. After preparing this concentrated inoculum, we will adjust the concentration of our solution so that it will be the right amount for our experiment. We will do this by using a hemocytometer. So we take our prepared inoculum and we pipette a small amount onto the surface of the hemocytometer slide. The solution should go right under the middle well of the slide. Then we can take the slide to the microscope and count how many spores there are with our counter, and then we can find out the concentration of our prepared inoculum. Once we find out the concentration of our prepared inoculum, we can use this to make our final spore suspension. This way, our inoculum will not be too concentrated and we can get more even fungal growth on our peanut seeds. So we'll pipette a small amount of the concentrated inoculum into clean tween 20. First, we will sterilize our seeds for 30 minutes under UV light on both sides. And then we'll take our sterilized seeds that we put into a 50 milliliter tube and we will pour the seeds into our spore suspension that we prepared. Pour as many seeds as you can fit into the spore suspension and replace the cap. Flip the tube over a few times to make sure that the spores get onto the seed coat. Then you can dispense the extra spore suspension back into the 50 milliliter tube. Once this is done, we will place the seeds from the tube into a clean petri dish. Then we will need to sterilize tweezers, and we can distribute the seeds from the petri dish into the wells of our plate. Once all of our seeds have been distributed into plates, we can place all the plates that we make into the incubator at 30 degrees Celsius approximately for 5 days. After 5 days, you can take your plates out and you can see the fungal growth and have fun with all of the fun guys on your peanut seeds. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day.